I still can't believe it, for real. First Euphemia, and now her. This is just really heartbreaking, and it was so painful to watch the last moments of this previous episode. And I don't know, the way they did it also only made things even worse because at the start of the episode we have these moments with her trying to tell everything to Suzaku, or at least explaining to him uh, about what she knows about Lelouch. But then we see that she's really confused and starts wondering if Lelouch is together with Suzaku, if they're like both together in this, and she's almost like ready to suicide, and she eventually almost falls, and Lelouch is able to grab her, and with the help of Suzaku as well. So yeah, that was. I mean, at that moment, I was already really scared, but she got saved, and I was happy, of course. But I wasn't expecting them to actually do that, and then 10 minutes later, kill her. So that was just the worst that could have happened. I mean, it wasn't even like something that suddenly happened. We saw it almost happening, it didn't happen, and then it actually happened. So that was, yeah, just worse. And I honestly have no idea what I'm going to think of Rolo after this. Right now, my opinion is not good, of course. I mean, I understand that he has this side, this assassin side that really gets triggered with by him knowing some information, and I believe that it was because she mentioned Nunali that really triggered him, and we know that it doesn't want other people to remember these things, I believe, because of how he's trying to help Lelouch right now. But yeah, that still doesn't excuse him, and that was the worst thing that he could have possibly done, at least to me, of course. And right now I'm starting to be really afraid of the other characters that I like a lot. So Euphemia and Shirley were two of my favorite characters, and I really love them. I really wanted them to stay until the end of the anime. With Euphemia, we saw that she wasn't even able to make it to the end of the first season, and that was already painful enough. But now, uh, actually, they took Shirley as well. So that just makes me worried about the other characters that I like, and I'm not even going to mention who I like because I might jinx it, and who knows what might happen to them. So yeah, at this point, I just really hope that some better things happen, because while this anime is really good and I really like how they do things, and the story is pretty well done, and really makes us think about everything that's happening, but it also has a lot of these heartbreaking moments. So I really hope that in the future something like this doesn't happen anymore, especially to the characters I like. But yeah, that's something that I'm going to have to see. But the anime is probably not going to be the same from now on to me, since now I just lost two of the characters I love the most. But yeah, there's no way to know what's going to happen next. I like something crazy might happen, and that I might enjoy. I'm not too sure. Like we know that there's some hidden things in this anime yet. There's still like the world of seas, and like this old god situation, and that place where this emperor is. So yeah, there's like still a lot of things that I don't know, and hopefully some of them will make me happier, will fix some situations. I'm not too sure how I should phrase it. But yeah, right now what I wanted the most, of course, was Euphemia and Charlie back, but that's probably not going to happen, and I'm going to have to see these episodes while knowing that it's probably or definitely not going to happen. But yeah, either way, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen next. I'm still interested to see how exactly this whole anime is going to end. So yeah, either way, guys, welcome back to my reactions. And as you can see, I'm going to watch episode 14 of the second season of Code Geass. And yeah, right now, as I said, I am really curious to see what's going to happen next. We also had these other moments with Jeremiah or Jeremiah. I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name. Like Lelouch used to call him Orange, and that was easier to me. But right now, I don't know what exactly to think about him because it seemed like he wanted to kill him, Lelouch, but suddenly he started talking as if he was like really devoted to Lelouch's mother and that he was never interested on working with Vivi. And now I'm really like wondering about if this is actually true or if he's just trying to trick him. It didn't seem like he was trying to trick him, but he might just be doing it in a really smart way. But yeah, that was really sudden, and that's why I have some doubts. But yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what exactly is going to do. We saw that Lelouch accepted and he was open to work with Orange. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely really curious about it. It's probably going to be really painful to watch these episodes now because of what just happened in the previous one. They are probably just going to remind us of that. Hopefully, they will do a funeral, and it's once again going to be really sad. But yeah, either way, I really can't wait to start this episode. So, with this, I hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Yeah, my mood really dropped after the last episode. Hmm. That moment with Lelouch trying, using his power non-stop, trying to save her. The desperation. But yeah, let's see what happens. Just really sucks because both of them were so kind and always wanting to make things better. And Shirley suffered so much. And it's heartbreaking when they she was talking her last moments and she was saying that even while knowing that Lelouch killed her father, she just couldn't stop loving him. Her love was just that strong. And I'm sure she knows that while it was partially Lelouch's fault because of that whole war and stuff, he didn't kill her father directly, but still. 97? So this is in the past? Oh, it's her. Hmm. We heard about this in the previous one. We're back to this. He's going to hate you forever. She was never an enemy. Damn. having to pretend like this. Hmm. Damn, you saw his eyes. That must have been really hard for him. I wonder if this is what they call the World of Sis, this place. Yeah, she loved her that much. Those visions again. And there's the funeral. And all of these lies, though. People need to know the truth. It's close to me, that's for sure. Really like her. Yeah. It's a lot of pieces. Damn. He's that mad. That's going to have an impact on him, that's for sure. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. I feel like things are probably going to develop a lot from now on. Oh. Let's see what he does. Oh. Hmm. If he was telling the truth, he's working with him now. Yep. Yep. Damn. Hmm. Apparently not. They were already on the move. Holy damn. Yeah. Damn. Escalated out of nowhere. Hmm. Well, he's immortal, right? So. Ooh. I really hope that nothing bad happens to her. Both of them. Damn. It's like a research facility. Yeah. Well, sad for these people though. They're probably being used, so. Hmm. Holy. Yeah. No, he's dead apparently. Holy. Hmm. Damn, this whole situation. Ooh. I wonder how my country is doing in all of this. Probably nothing much. Hmm. Probably about Villetta. Oh, damn. Not those. Oh, they have these powers. They're like the experiments. What does that do, though? It can just like control the body? Holy speed. That's not going to be pretty. Yeah, that implied what happened. Damn. Did that. Of course you do something like it. Oh yeah. It's that one from before, from the first season. That he was also using. Hmm. Oh, is he using that one? Damn. Was not expecting that guy to join Lelouch. I wonder if he's actually the one who killed her. Hmm. Oh damn, that was her? We never saw that before. It's Cornelia. He's going to try and help as well. Yeah. Damn, he's thinking that because of Euphemia. Hmm. Wonder what's going to happen. Probably not what he's expecting. Damn. Damn. Oh, really? That really happens? Hmm. Oh. Cornelia? Damn, those guns. Well, she is. Ooh. It is immortal, right? So it's going to take a lot more than that. Holy damn. Oh, that's the escape. Yeah, exactly. Oh, she's already there. Damn. Oh, there goes the escape plan. Hmm. Oh, ooh. Yeah, that was a massacre. Oh, he's there now. Yeah, the Sword of Acacia. You mentioned that name before. Damn, this episode was so crazy. So many things happening. I was not expecting this kind of development so fast. That was insane. And I have a lot of things to think about right now. So I wonder if that whole place it is right now was the world of seas, like where they did this research and passed on this Geass power to other people. But now we are probably about to discover more about this Sword of Acacia, and I don't know. I have a feeling that the next episode is going to explain a lot of these things. These two are probably going to have a lot to talk about, and I wonder if they're actually going to reveal who killed his mother. I have no way to know for sure. It could have been not anyone, but I don't know. My best bets were either Vivi or that girl who uses Mordred, but I don't know. What it actually? Imagine if it was actually CC. That would be a big twist. I'm actually now wondering about that. Imagine if that was the case. If they eventually revealed that it was CC who did it. Like, that would make everything really different. I mean, working with the one that killed your mother, that would completely break Lelouch apart. But yeah, it's I don't know if it would be actually possible because that happened. I don't remember how many years ago, but he was really young, so I'm gonna say like probably like 10 years ago, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, now I'm thinking that it could actually be a possibility. I'm not too sure if that's the case or not. But yeah, if it was, it would probably just make things even more confusing and stuff. But we'll see what they explain in these next episodes. Right now, this one was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And we got to see these first moments with the more sad moments with Shirley's funeral and everything, and now they're just spreading that she committed suicide when we know that that was not the case. So yeah, I really hope that eventually they expose all of these lies and uh, like reveal what exactly, like the truth about what exactly happened with Euphemia and Shirley and like everything else. But yeah, right now I'm just like thinking about all that happened in this episode. This fight just escalated a lot. We saw how they were instantly raiding this place and trying to defeat Vivi, even though it was going to be really hard because he's immortal. So it's actually something that I'm wondering about if there's like some special way to kill these Geass users. Like I don't know how to call them. Like CC and Vivi seem to be the only immortal ones so far. I'm not too sure, but I think it's how it is right now. And yeah, we also got to learn some detail about Rollo, and apparently when he uses his power, his heart stops. So I don't know how relevant that is, but he was mentioning that he was probably like a failure because they just wouldn't know if he was going to die suddenly, because if he's using that power, his heart stops, so that's really dangerous. So he was probably discarded, and they were done with the experiments. But we learned that it was actually Vivi who sent Rollo after Lelouch, and that it was basically a lie to this emperor. So I'm not really sure of what to think. I don't know if this emperor is actually like not that bad. Maybe there's like some kind of twist that we are probably going to um, see in the next episodes. I'm not too sure, but maybe this conversation between this emperor and Lelouch, maybe it will help us understand a bit more of the situation and to understand what exactly is going on, and like this whole sword of Acacia and defeating the god and like all of these things. It's like a lot of things to think about. But yeah, right now I'm happy with how things are developing really fast. I still, it's going to be impossible to forget what happened to the girls I liked, of course, and I still really hope that no one else gets killed. At least the ones I care the most about. Like, yeah, if I mention them, I'm probably going to jinx it, but whatever. I mean, I really like. It's pretty clear who I like, right? I like Cullen. I like Nunnally. I like uh, what's the other one's name? There was another one, but I can't remember right now. But yeah, I just really hope that they don't kill them because I really like them. And also Suzaku, because Suzaku never wanted anything bad to happen. He always wanted to change Britannia from the inside. And yeah, really hope that nothing bad happens to these guys who are actually trying to do something good. But yeah, we'll see what happens in these next episodes. Either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, so take care guys.